He had a lot of blocks against my team at Harvard, so I'm glad he's doing it for me now. I just thought it was a great Big Five game. Both teams playing with really great effort. You look at the offensive rebounds, both teams 17 and 18 rebounds. I thought it was hard for each team to score, but that was a credit to both teams just playing really hard. And I thought the ups and downs and the swings in the game, we're lucky that we had the ball at the end and Deuce made a great shot.
Just how you drew it up.
So,
Just how you
you
drew
know,
it up.
we did say, so I will then talk, but we did go to play and I said, they're probably going to switch it. They have to take the three. I didn't think it was to be exactly like that, but honestly, my confidence is it's going to get in his hands, and I trust he's going to make the right play. One, because he's extremely competitive, and two, he's got a feel for the game. So.
All right, we have questions for the student athletes, please.
Deuce, you guys were down 65-60. It seemed like at that point you were like, hey, I'm taking over here. What was your mentality?
Just my guys just allowing me to do what I do. They see it in practice all the time, so for them to allow me to do that just shows the trust, and the coaching staff just allowing me to do it shows the trust through the whole program.
You seem to have a knack now for hitting some late shots. You did it at St. Bonaventure last year and tonight. Like, what's the key in that situation? What's going through your head, and just the ability to make a shot like that? What does it take?
The first one is just Coach Bino. Like every single practice, we do 3-2-1, like get it off before one, and then Coach Donahue just giving me like a good breathing exercise to slow myself down, and then I just stayed poised.
Deuce, can you take us through that moment? What's it like to hit a game when you shot like that?
It felt good. Like as soon as it left my hand, I knew it was good, and then first instinct was just run back to the side. So.
Were you sure your feet were going?
Yeah, I knew for a fact. I knew
Deuce, you hit him with a little like pump fake, and then you hit the shot. Was that just natural, or was that going through? What was going through your head during that?
Just in case he jumped, and I could just draw an easy foul and get to the foul line.
That's well.
Yeah.
Mr. Aja, I want to talk about today. Today was a little bit of a lower scoring game, and I think a part of that is because of like your interior presence. So what was it like today being that glue guy, not just making points, but really just protecting the rim on the defense?
I think we work on this drill at the practice every day. It's called perfect defense, and the objective is to stop the other team from scoring. And sometimes it could be 60-second possession, 30 seconds. So, like when the game started getting close, in my head, I'm like, we do this every single day. So it just felt like, oh yeah, we just got locked into what we do in practice and just play defense as a team. So that was what was going through my head.
And just to add off of that, what was it like to kind of just build the momentum over time? You guys played pretty confident throughout the entire 40 minutes. So what was it like to kind of just control the entire tempo for this game?
I think we knew like we just had to trust in each other and just do and like that and just like know that the other guy's gonna have your back, and just with that, like even when the game was not in our favor, we had some calls that we just had to lock in, and that was the key for the game for us.
Deuce, what happened on that foul that went to review?
Like early in the second half.
Yeah.
Like during like the whole game, I was telling the ref like every time I cut into him, he just grabbing me. So I tried to sell it a little bit, but they said that I hooked him. But I just moved on with it.
Justice, Steve mentioned a moment ago, he obviously watched you out for a couple of years before you transferred down here. What's it like to play for a coach who you had seen from the other side, for a while, and now you play for him?
Well, it's been really fun because like this summer I had to like struggle through some residual like injuries from last season, and kind of coming in, I was lacking a little bit of confidence, and just every day in practice I feel like he's giving me the freedom to like just keep getting better and just be confident in myself. So I think like knowing him beforehand was helpful, but just like coming in and enabling me and the other guys to just like, hey, like you can keep getting better. I think it's just been a fun experience for me and the rest of the guys.
Justice, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. How's that feel as a center?
I think we do. I'm just going to keep going back to practice because every day after practice we do this drill. It's called Elite 8, and you're supposed to make 8 free throws. And I think it was earlier this week or last week I finished it for the first time. So like it wasn't new at this point because we do it every day as well. So
yeah. Deuce, like growing up in Trenton, were you always a big five guy? Was this So does this mean more being from pretty close to the area?
No, I never knew about Big 5 till I came to LaSalle. So yeah.
Just piggybacking off of that too, what's it like to have a lot of New Jersey Hoopers all together at the next level?
Well, we all grew up around each other, so it was like, I know like Glove, Dacier, Derek, like we're all about 20 minutes from each other. So I played against them when I was younger. I played same AAU teams with Dacier, Glove, so I'm used to being around them all the time.
You can probably see the game when you shot you like a 7-point stretch there when the game was pretty close. Obviously, a lot of people know you as a prolific scorer, but what allows you to kind of snap into like a mode when you know your team knows need you for you to put the ball in the basket?
My guy right here making foul shots. He don't make foul shots when he's not in the game, so that stretch doesn't really come all the way here. But just for him making foul shots, I knew I had to just get in the bag and then just score.
What's this experience been like for you playing in the Big 5 Classic?
For both of us.
Both of you guys, yeah.
I'd say like it was a really tough game, and I think it comes out of people the time for us as well, and like just as we're trying to get better as a team. So I felt like it was probably one of the more intense games we've played this season, and I think it's gonna help us a lot as we keep getting better and getting ready for conference play in a few weeks.
So, Deuce, speaking of all the Jersey guys, were you able to get a head start practicing together this summer?
Yeah, definitely. Like soon before I even committed, like I had already talked to this guy and told him that I was coming there, so it wasn't really nothing new. Like getting to know him and seeing how they play.
Last one for the student athletes.
Well, I have her coach.
All right, thanks guys.
Great job, Deuce.